It's about that time to tune in to Allison. Yeah. Let's talk about the Lord. Got a lot to share, let down your hair. I'ma give the word to you. Let's talk about God's kingdom life, reasons why we gotta have hope. Tune in, hit the like and subscribe. Buckle up, cause we're about to go for a ride. Yeah.
What's up, besties? Welcome to episode 2 of the I'ma Just Do It podcast. It's your girl Allie, and if you don't know by now, we're gonna be besties. We're gonna be besties. Here's episode 2. I'm gonna just get into it. I ain't even gonna hold you. So, remember in the first episode, I told you would get to know me as time passes. You would get to know a little bit more about me. Well, this girl here is like. And I know it's bad. It's so terrible. I'm such a procrastinator. And like there's procrastinators and then there's me. Like I think I'm the worst of the worst when it comes to procrastinating. Cause like this podcast here, this episode 2, this is it was due 2 weeks ago. So I just have the habit of procrastinating or putting things off, especially things that are like uncomfortable. This being one of them. I'm the type of girl that will, and I'm working on it, y'all. Not too much on me. I will start something and not always finish. Like I'll do something for a while and it'll be cool, and then I'll just stop and like take a break, well, a quote unquote break from it. And then not pick it back up until God be like down my throat, like, girl, do what I told you to do. Like I have a habit of not finishing what I started, and that is a habit that is being broken. Like, amen, in Jesus' name, is being broken. Like sometimes I want to give up or quit before I even start. Yep, I'm just being transparent. I'm just being transparent with you. Sometimes I think things are too hard, and like I saw this post. The other day, I actually saw this post on it the other day on Facebook. My dear friend Capitola, shout out to you, girl. She was talking about how her grandmother would say that this generation gives up too easy. Like you gotta continue to fight, you know. Yeah, I definitely see that, cause like I kid you not, I was trying to make a beat one time. I got this software, Persona Studio One, and I ain't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea how to use the software. I mean, I watch videos, but it's just not like clicking. I don't know, because this is not my thing, but I want to be able to do it, right? I like 5 minutes in, I was like, you know what, I'm done. This is too hard. I don't want to do it. And then God was like, no, try it. I was like, you know, I don't want to do this, God. It's too hard. This must not be for me. This must not be something you want me to do, because like it's too hard and I don't understand, and it don't come naturally to me like it come to other folks. So surely this ain't something that I'm supposed to be doing. You know, that's the kind of things I've been thinking in my mind. But anyway, so lo and behold, I got back to it. I don't know I still had no idea what I was doing. I don't even know. I was just messing around with things and like loops and stuff and like samples. I was messing around with things. And I made this, I call it the boom bap. I don't know why. It's just a name that came to me. I call it the boom bap. And it's kind of trappy. It go hard. It go hard. It's only 15 seconds long, but it go hard. At least I think it go hard. Yeah, if I could figure out how to insert it here, I would. But anyway, nevertheless, it's only 15 seconds long, but ask me how long it took me to do that. Y'all, I kid you not, it took 3 hours. It took me 3 hours to make a 15-second long beat. Like, it took me 3 hours to do it. Because, well, it probably would have took less if I had stopped quitting, if I had stopped giving up, if I had stopped pouting and complaining and doing all the things that I was doing. It probably would have took less, but it took me 3 hours. And after the 3 hours, I was like, yo, this kind of cool. I like the way this sounds. And then, me being me, trying to figure out how to save the thing, I nearly deleted the thing. And I was just like, you know what? Nope, this ain't for me. I know it's not for me. That just solidified my decision, right? Of me not wanting to do it. But anyway, I figured out how to save it, and it was good. But that also showed me, like, if you If you want to learn something, you keep at it, you work hard at it, and you don't give up, the end result is going to be, well, worth it, you know? The reward is going to be great. It's going to be well worth it if you don't give up. If you keep going. Here's a word. If you remain faithful, you know? Because God posed this question to me the other day, and it really got me thinking. And it might seem so simple, but it's also so deep. He said, Allison, will you be found faithful? Will you be found faithful? Is what he asked me. And me, I'm like, well, God, I think I'm pretty faithful to you. You know, I read my Bible. I read my Bible. I listen to my scriptures. I complete my Bible plans. I be at church on Sundays. I be in the Word. I be serving in Kid City. So I'm serving. I'm being the hands and feet of Jesus. I be showing your love to people daily. I be on prayer. I be praying. I be on the prayer call in the mornings. Well, I gotta do better. I mean, I be on there, but I gotta do better anyway. And then I meet with you in the evenings, like you say. Like, I think I'm pretty faithful to you. Like, you know, I think I'm pretty faithful. And he was like, no, will you be found faithful? He didn't mean all that stuff, like doing all those things, like, and especially like if you're just doing it to check it off, like, what are you doing? What are you really doing if you're doing all of those things just to say that you've done them? He meant, would I be faithful in doing the things that he commanded me to do? Like this being one of them. This podcast being one of them. The videos he's told me to produce for YouTube. Like, will I be found faithful? Not giving up on the music. Trying to learn how to do it myself. Not depending on others. I mean, if you got other people helping you and, you know, making your beats and stuff for you, that's cool. But if he wants you to do it on, like, for you, like, not giving up on that. Like, putting in the work. You know, that's what he meant. Like, will I be found faithful doing the things that he's told me to do? Because I'll be honest. I'll be quite honest. I'll be like, God, you said this, and this was going to happen by this, and this. And I don't see that. And it ain't looking like X, Y, and Z because of ABC. And I don't see it, God. I don't see it. And he's like, because you got to go back to my first instruction. Did you do what I told you to do? Are you doing what I asked you to do? No, and I don't mean starting it, keeping it going for a while, putting it down and not picking it back up. Because no, that's not being consistent. That's not what I mean. I want you to be consistent. I want you to constantly be doing the things that I tell you to do. I want you to start and finish well. I don't want you to give up. I want you to keep going. Will you be found faithful? Finish what you start. Work the field. Like, finish what you start. Don't put down the things that I'm telling you to do to pick up other stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, y'all, I kid you not, I found myself being busy doing nothing. You could be busy doing nothing. And that's what was happening. Like, don't make yourself so busy or occupied with whatever that you're neglecting him. Because he's like, what you do for him, it's always going to last. Like, that's what truly matters. So, yeah, make space, time for God, do the things that he's told you to do, and don't give up. Because if you faint not, you're going to reap the harvest. Like, you're going to reap the harvest. You faint not. So don't give up. Be consistent. Be faithful. Be found faithful and do what God says. No more delay. Like, because your destiny, your future is dependent on it, you know? So that's what God posed to me Will you be found faithful? Will you be consistent? Will you continue to do the things that when I say I mean him, this is what God was asking me. Will you do the things that I'm asking you to do? Will you finish what you start and do it well? Like, do it well. Don't just say, okay, God, I'm doing this because you told me to, and then half do it. Nah, do it well. Be all in. And if it don't look like what you thought it should or how he said it would at first, keep at it. Keep at it, because he said it. You're going to see it. You're going to live to see it happen. So keep at it. Keep at it. Be found faithful and do the things that God told you to do. I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening. And I'll see you next time, besties.